It's time for the speeches. The first speech will be the father of the bride, and it's over to David.
Sit down. This is going to be... Alright mate, no worries. And that's over
Stand up.
Sit down. Before I say anything, I know Chelsea's brother Tony, he wants to get up and say a few words.
Yeah, Tony.
You don't want him now? You would have made your mind up, mate. Well, thanks everyone for coming, turning up and all that lot. I think it's been absolutely brilliant so far today. It's been really lovely. Weather's been on our side most of the time, except in the bus. Got a little bit of rain, and I think it was pretty good. Someone's looking down us, and all the bridesmaids look absolutely wonderful today. Done a brilliant job, really did. So, got some presents down here for them. So, Lindsay, if you want to come up first? Please, my dear? No?
No, he's joking.
Yeah, I'm joking. Thanks, mate. That's all right. I must admit, when I got joined at church, I was proper embarrassed. I can't believe that like 6 or 7 other people picked the same thing out as me.
Unbelievable.
The only difference is I do make it look good, don't I? Especially that, thank you, Connie. I'm not sure you've done it right, but you know, it's still there, isn't it? And the bus was brilliant as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Really, really nice. And all the little kids, they
Dave, you haven't paid your fare yet, alright? You haven't paid your fare, alright?
Will you pay that for me?
Let alone the return.
And the Littons love coming back on that. There's a real buzz for them.
Oh, it's great.
Slow, but
this?
fun anyway. You know, as you get older, you get a bit slower, don't you? And, I think the service, the vigour, everything was absolutely spot on today. Wayne, stop laughing at me. Yeah, I know, I can see her laughing. She's laughing. You give me the right heebie-jeebies. It'll wet myself in a minute. Moving on, I'd just like to welcome Ceiri into the family.
Yay!
First night tonight, eh? What do they call it? Scotland? Proto Noctra or something? First night, you know. But still, we won't go there, will we, mate? But he really is a lovely fella. First time I met Ceiri, I walked into the house and she's
went, oh no.
Excuse me, kids, but a great pair of shoes there. And I went, whose shoes are they? Oh, he said, oh, they're mine. First time I met him. Not to say about big shoes. He went, yeah, big feet. But when we was away on a stag do, and he was dressed up in a skin tight. It looked like it was meant to be a crash test dummy outfit, but it looked like a banana. And he had a little lap dance. I now know it's not true. But it was cold. The fair's done well as well that night. It's the first time I've ever seen anyone turned down by a lap dancer. 3 times. So that was good. It was with all of them, all the motley crowd about it. It was like a night out with the in-betweeners. Watch that programme, it really was. You can imagine which one Fairs was, yeah? 2 of them, 1 of them. That geezer had a virgin. Anyway, moving on to you, Chelsea, gets a bit easier now. I'm just going to say, you look absolutely beautiful today.
Yeah.
Really. Completely stunning. You scrub up well. First time I've seen you in a dress and that for a long time, makeup, everything else, and you should do it more often. You're a beautiful girl. Really, really are.
Yeah.
When we're here, like, she's 25, nearly 26 years old, so when I don't know how many of you know, but when Chelsea was a little baby, she was very ill, and she had double pneumonia. Her first Christmas, she was only a month or so old, and we were told she wasn't going to survive the night, so we had her christened, if you can remember. So she was, you know, she's very lucky there, and it's just amazing to move on to this. And you know, since then I've seen Chelsea sort of, you know, not necessarily seen, but been there with her as her first steps and first day at school. The first dump she took in my Ford Escort B. First time she jumped out the window when we was asleep at night and pissed off out of her mates, which we found out about a week ago.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's amazing. And she has, I'm sure you agree with me, she's grown into being an absolutely lovely young woman. Really, really is amazing. And if I can have the microphone now, I'm just going to sing you a song, Chelsea. No, not really. I'm going to read you a little verse, right? And this is like reading out at school, so it's the worst bit. I could do all the ad-libbing and shit like that, but this is bad. Chelsea. Look at me, girl. I want some tears. When you were born, I held you with 2 hands. As you grew, I held your hand less and less, being there as needed for comfort or to steady and guide you. Now today, as you become a woman, and I take your hand and pass it to another man to hold, which didn't let me do. My work is not over, but doubled, as I am now there for you both, to hold you if needed, or catch you should you stumble along life's journey. As my hands weaken, age and tire, and the Lord takes one, as I fall for the final time, all will be complete if my hands are no longer needed. But I'll always be with you if my hands become your hands, guiding your children along life's path. You can clap now. That really gets me towards the end of my ramblings.
Can you carry on? Can you carry on?
First of all, I'd like you all to stand up, please. No, I got to sit down. Simon didn't say, did he? Simon didn't say stand up. Right, let's start again. You'll sit down? Right, Simon says stand up. And I didn't Simon. First of all, Chelsea told me not to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want to propose the first toast to all those in our lives that we've loved and lost that can't be with us today, but I'm sure are looking either down or up on this occasion. A Jack in a broomstick. Don't resist it. She went over and got it that way. Nah, we could wish it easy. Anyway, to all those we've loved and lost, cheers. Cheers. And secondly, I've done choking now. I'd like to toast you two for today's bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Beltham Williams. Good health, happy long marriage. Love you both. Over you, Corey. Oh, that feels good.
Really? Good day, Carl.
Go, Corey, come on.
It's amazing what you can write on a postage stamp anyway.
That's too support what you got, Carl.
Nan orchestrated that. I told you she was going to heckle you.
First of all,
She's the one, Carl. She's the one.
Give her a tenner.
Let her speak.
Come on, cheeky girl. Go on, round you go.
Can't see Carl. Go on.
Sante,
Can't see Carl.
we'll give him a big hug on. Stay on the chair.
When he cries, punch him.
Stay on the chair. Push my chair down. Say hello.
You ain't going to make her do it for you, are you? Read from that card.
Substitute.
First of all, I want to thank you all for coming for mine and Chelsea's special day. Can't do this.
Yes, you
Carl, look in front of you. Look in front of you. There you go. Go on.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Come
Come,
on.
Tay.
In front of you. In front of you. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, go on, Chelsea.
No.
Sorry, but you got me instead. Well, this really isn't planned, so I just want to say I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank Darren for making our cake and for the kids for not destroying it when they're running around it.
Well done, kids.
Harry.
I don't really know. I want to thank all the bridesmaids and the ushers for everything they've done and how helpful they've been. Thanks to my mum for buying me a dress. And that's it, so see you later. It's your go.
Okay, bear with me for a second.
No, now.
I'd like to thank you for your in-depth speech, first of all. Okay, I've got a bag of goodies down here, first of all, so you have to bear with me.
Anyone think Gavin and Stacey?
Okay, first thing, I really do not want to offend anyone when I'm here today. So, this morning I thought I'll go and see if I can get a book. Okay? So, the best man's speech and duties. I just want to check this over and make sure I don't offend anyone or anything like that, okay? So I'm just going to read through this quickly. Let's see. Okay. Just give this a quick look over. Okay, so apparently I need to sincerely thank the father of the bride for the fantastic speech. No, seriously, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for the dissing.
I didn't bring out a baby cross-dresser when it was away on the stag do.
Yeah, we'll keep that secret, that one. No, but you're a top man. I'm glad you went to a different website than me. Okay, so we're going to go through this now. See what else I should do. Okay, so next, I shouldn't ever suggest that the groom was ever a womanizer. That's definitely not a problem then. Okay, so what else we got here? What should I do? Okay. So I'm not supposed to mention any time involving drink, drugs, gambling, strip clubs, or general bad habits. Okay, just remove a couple of bits of speech. See what else we've got here. Okay. So no jokes about the mother of the bride. Sorry. Okay, so next week, no embarrassing photos of the groom from the stag do to be shown whatsoever. There are some about, just in case. You see this photo, ignore it. Just do not pay attention. Just to make sure, I'm going to pass a few out. If you do see it.
No, you've been slaughtered. You've been hammered. Slaughtered.
I'm unsure. I'll sort you out. Is there another fight behind it, Gav? Okay, sorry, yeah. There's one of you lot as well, folks. But if you should see that photograph, please ignore it, okay?
It's in yellow. Sorry, mate.
Bear with me, folks. We've got a bit of a situation here.
Is it too late to change my mind?
Oh, too late, I know, look. Wonderful.
Okay.
You really,
This is
you
Let's
really.
go for this, see what else I should do, really. So, no racist or homophobic jokes. Sorry, Phil, I forgot you was coming. Sorry, mate. Okay, so that's better. Okay, so let's start again from fresh, new speech. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Good evening.
I'm the only one that bothers.
So for those of you who know me, my name's